So, what does COVID 19 mean to me and the measures that have been in place? First thing I want to say is that it's been just absolutely impressive to watch the employees and the people at VTR transition into a virtual environment. In many instances, we've actually increased and improved the support that we're providing, and we are collaborating better with each other than we ever have previously. So, hats off and kudos to everybody who was key to that and made that happen.
COVID-19 has challenged our organization to reach beyond our previously conceived comfort levels when it comes to supporting our various ongoing projects remotely. Experiencing a successful telework schedule is not only contingent upon ensuring data and processes are available remotely, they also rely heavily on employee and management buy-in. Our recent VPN and Microsoft 365 migration ensured that we were technically prepared for an immediate transition to remote operations. However, we have the executive leadership to thank for authorizing the telework options in a timely manner, thereby prioritizing employee safety.
Like many members of VTARC, I'm a military spouse, and as such, I spent 2 years working for the company remotely while my wife was sent to Alaska. During that time, I learned how to use a variety of virtual and online tools, which enabled me to maintain my workflow with my colleagues. Now I'm back in DC and taking that experience and applying it towards our clients. Right now, the workflow that I've adapted has been focusing on helping clients figure out what their objectives truly are and digitizing those objectives for a virtual and work from home environment. That means figuring out the best ways for them to communicate, to share information, such as using virtual whiteboards for ideation, to keep up morale, including the ability to set up water cooler chats for their team members using programs like Teams and Mattermost.
Professionally, one of the most exciting challenges was for me and my teammates to transition an on-site facility to a virtual environment and building an entirely new capability for our program. And seeing the customer's response has been so satisfying because, it's impacted them very positively, and it's allowed us to grow skills in places that, we didn't imagine. So overall, it's been a great experience.
While I am looking forward to getting back in the office, I was surprised at how much technology has helped work through the pandemic. One example is chatting with multiple people on Teams to make a decision. That saves you from inbox overload if you try and use email. Another thing I found is screen sharing during teleconference really helps you understand what someone else is doing and helps you to learn.
In a way, I feel like us taking our services completely virtual for the client has only strengthened our relationship with them because we've shown them in a very quick turnaround time that we can provide the exact same services and the exact same products, and that it's just going to look a little different. I think that we've shown our value, and that's not just the value of each team member and their expertise, but also our value as a team and what we can accomplish working together to navigate this virtual environment.
With Brick Analytics and supporting other analytic efforts in the company, I was concerned about keeping communications up with our sponsors and internally as a group, since I'm more of a face-to-face person. But I found that by making video conferencing more routine, the barrier to talk with sponsors might have even been reduced when compared to setting up in-person meetings. And since our team was located in different buildings anyway, we might be communicating even better now. And so we've been able to continue to produce analytic products and develop our internal data analytics workflows without really skipping a beat.
Working from home has also inspired new ways for us to communicate with our clients and really inspired new ways for collaboration. And I definitely think we'll be able to take some of these processes, the technologies that we've implemented, and continue this once everything returns back to normal and we're able to go back in the office again.
I'm so blessed to working from home during this coronavirus, continue to support our government clients through remotely, and engaging with my fellow colleagues to support analytic work. I started training myself in Tableau to enhance the better graphics and trying to find ways to have a Tableau as one of our key output to really tell a story about the data analytics.
Benefits of teleworking during the COVID pandemic has been how we've learned personal aspects about our coworkers and our clients. Being on video calls multiple times per day has given the opportunities for children to walk into videos and dogs to walk into videos and people just to have the natural things that happen when your life is occurring at home to occur during a video conference. And that has created the room and the space to have conversations that allow you to get to know your coworkers and your clients a little bit more closely.
For me personally, it has allowed me to develop some relationships and friendships with people inside the corporation that weren't there previously. And then it's also allowed me to take some time as I've been at home working to really think and kind of strategize about where we need to go and spend a little bit of time with the family that I hadn't previously spent. So it has kind of realigned some of my personal life priorities.
Working from home has really improved my work-life balance and my overall quality of life. We recently moved from Virginia to Maryland to be closer to our parents and our friends, and that increased my commute over an hour each way. So my work-life balance was at the mercy of what time I got home in the evening, and that could be at 5 p.m., that could be at 8 p.m. It just depends on traffic. So removing that obstacle has been amazing. And one of the things I look forward to the most every day is eating dinner with my husband at a decent hour at the dinner table, which was very rare before this.
I am so thankful that this opportunity to work near my family and not having to go through traffic.
Working in this virtual environment has provided a little more time and a little more focus on making sure that we are working on ourselves and therefore can be our best selves in our everyday work and for the client as well.